Hello everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Essence. Continuing with the theme of gods that I have had connections with, today I would like to do one on Hyperion. I have discussed Hyperion before, but I want to bring him up again because he is one of my favorite Titan gods from Greek mythology, right after Styx. Now, if you don't know Greek mythology, the Titans were old gods. The Olympians were the new gods, like Zeus and Hera. They represented civilization, change, positive change in the world, the modern age. The Titans represented the destructive era before civilization, the old, terrible world. And of course there was a big war fought between them, and one of the gods that fought against the Olympians was Hyperion. Hyperion was the Titan god of heavenly light. And of course the Olympians won the war, and Hyperion, along with his brethren that fought against the Olympians, were sent to Tartarus, which Tartarus is basically hell, where they would be tormented forever. But despite this, Hyperion, he's not evil. Hyperion, I don't know why I'm drawn to him. It's just like the thought of heavenly light. And why would anyone pray to him? Well, if you try to look for symbolism here, heavenly light, divine light, so maybe for protection, for illumination, enlightenment, the flash of enlightenment. Truth be told, I've never really prayed to him for anything before, but I have visited him in the astral. And when I did, I asked him a few things about, hey, aren't you supposed to be in Tartarus? And he said, I've done my time and I'm out. And he's like, I'm just focusing on just doing what I can, and I'm like, okay. And he gave me this necklace in the astral, a very peculiar looking one. It, I believe it looked like a dragon, which I don't know why. Dragons, as far as I know, are not part of Greek mythology. I mean, unless you count the Hydra, but, this actually looked like a dragon that was not from their mythology, so I don't know. But he said, keep this with your spirit and it will keep you safe. And I said, oh, thank you. When I visited him in the astral, I cast his symbol 3 times with the sigil magic, and I went to his realm, and I was in the clouds, and the clouds, it was like the sun was beginning to set. There was this light. And then all of a sudden he rose up from the clouds, and he was huge. He had a beard that was made completely of light, and there was this backlight shining behind him. It was truly a beautiful sight to see, and he was cool looking. Very muscular, I must say. But he wasn't bad. He wasn't evil in any way. Not like how you would expect the Titans to be, given their nature. But, I've never really had a use to pray to him. Now, I have used his symbol in sigil magic before, which I'm not going to get into the sigil magic thing now. I'm going to wait for another video where I'm actually going to use my camera, and I'm going to actually try to draw on Photoshop some examples of what I mean, because if I explain it, you ain't going to understand it. You're not going to get anywhere. But Um, the symbol that I cast, along with other symbols of gods that are similar, of like origin, like they're symbols of light, and this like almost blinding flash of light appeared when I cast this sigil spell. So it was really neat. It seemed to also, I utilized his energy in when I went to the lower realms of the astral, and it seemed to scare away a lot of the dark beings that I saw there that were like trying to like creep up on me. So because I guess he can be used not just in physical world for like enlightenment and divine spiritual protection, but he can also be utilized in the lower realms of the astral if you so choose to go there, which I don't know why you would. But I guess if you're just exploring, okay then. Utilize his energy if you ever feel like something evil's afoot. Use his symbol, and it actually does help. Other than that, I mean, I haven't really had too many interactions with him. It's just I also love his name, Hyperion. It's actually where I got my moniker for my book writings, Hyperion St. Lawrence. I also have that name on my Twitter account. Yeah, that name is just awesome, and that's what it means, heavenly light. So, if I had a son, I would name him Hyperion because it is just a neat name. And of course, it could also be a symbol, kids are the joy of life. Kids are the shining gems, they provide the heavenly light in a family, crap like that. But, yeah, I've just been drawn to him ever since I learned about him, but I haven't really had too much contact with him. But I do have enough contact to know that he is not evil. He's actually a pretty jolly fellow for having been in Tartarus for a long time. And he's open to communication. I'd hate to see him angry. I could just imagine, like, the sun if it were angry because of how bright he was shining. Oh my. Like, if we looked at him with our physical eyes, we'd be blinded. That's how bright it was. But, yeah, Hyperion, very, very nice guy. He can be strong when he's very passionate, I must say. It's like the more passionate he gets about something, the brighter he becomes. It almost reminds me of in Disney's Hercules, whenever Hades gets like mad, he really starts to show his flames and they get brighter and brighter. It's kind of like that. So I feel like if he got angry, that light would be shining. But his light shines anyway, so it'd kind of be hard to tell. It'd have to be like really brighter than it usually is in order for anyone to notice. But he seemed like we were on good terms. I just asked him a few questions about like, hey, is the mythology true? And it seemed like it was. But as for like, I'm like, aren't you guys supposed to be in Tartarus like forever? And he's like, we're out, and we're just keeping to ourselves. And I'm like, okay. That's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Have a good day.